Good day everyone, for today's video, we are going to talk about sustainable development. And before we start, this video is for educational purposes only, and we are allowing our instructor Mr. Roldan Ardines to use this as an educational material. And now, let's tackle what is the difference between stability from sustainability and models of global sustainable development. So without further ado, let's start. Stability refers to a system's ability to resist disturbances and maintain its function over time. In a global context, stability might mean political, economic, or social steadiness that allows societies to function without significant disruption. Sustainability, on the other hand, refers to meeting current needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. Sustainability encompasses environmental, economic, and social dimensions and aims to maintain resources, environmental health, and social equity over the long term. In essence, stability is about maintaining the status, while sustainability is about creating a balance that allows future growth and continuity. The first to discuss is triple bottom line model. TBL suggests that for development to be truly sustainable, it must balance three bottom lines: people, planet, and profit. Social, environmental, and economic pillars must work in tandem, fostering business practices that generate profit while also benefiting society and the environment. Next is the donut economic model. Proposed by the economist Kate Raworth, this model visualizes sustainable development as operating within a safe and just space for humanity. It defines an ecological ceiling, planetary boundaries, and a social foundation. Sustainable development happens within the donut, avoiding ecological degradation while ensuring minimum social standards. The third one is the circular economy model. The circular economy aims to minimize waste and make the most of resources. This model contrasts with a linear take, make, dispose economy, focusing instead on reusing, recycling, and remanufacturing products to reduce environmental impact and create sustainable business cycles. Fourth, the natural step framework. This science-based model emphasizes four sustainability principles that serve as condition for human survival and well-being on Earth. It calls for reducing reliance on fossil fuels, avoiding toxic chemicals, preserving biodiversity, and ensuring equitable resource distribution. Number 5. Ecological footprint model. This model measures human demand on Earth's ecosystem in terms of the natural capital needed to sustain current lifestyles. The goal is to reduce our footprint to fit within the planet's biocapacity, helping to highlight areas where the consumption and waste must be curtailed. Each model offers unique insights, but they all aim to create systems that support human and environmental health, minimize depletion, and balance the demands of today's population with those of the future.
The Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, represent a global commitment to address pressing challenges facing humanity and the planet. Adopted by the United Nations in 2015, these 17 goals aim to ensure a sustainable future by year 2030. So this is the history of Sustainable Development Goals. First is the pre-SDG era, 1970s to 1990s. So in 1972, UN Conference on the Human Environment Stockholm highlighted environmental concerns. In 1987, Brundtland Commission introduced a sustainable development concept. In 1992, Rio Earth Summit set Agenda 21 for sustainable development. Sustainable Development Goals in year 2015 to 2030. In 2012, Rio 20 Conference called for new global goals. And in 2013, UN General Assembly established Open Working Group or OWG on SDGs. 2014, OWG proposed 17 SDGs and 169 targets. In September 2015, UN General Assembly adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. And finally, January 2016, SDGs officially came into effect. So these are the SDGs principles. First is that leave no one behind. Second, integrated approach. Third, universality or applicable to all countries. And lastly, multi-stakeholders engagement. SDG have 169 specific targets under the 17 goals to be achieved by year 2030. So why does SDGs matter? First, it addresses global challenges including poverty, climate change, and inequality. Second, it ensures sustainable development. Third, promote human rights and dignity. Fourth, foster international cooperation. And if you want to contribute, here are the things you can do. First, to educate yourself and others. Second, support organizations working towards SDGs. Third, advocate for policy changes. Four, make sustainable lifestyle choices. And lastly, participate in local initiatives.
Hi, I'm Dekadet Sangha and I discuss you what are the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of UN. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals are a collection of 17 global goals set by the UN, generally assembled in 2015 to address global changes and achieve a better and more sustainable future for all by 2030. Here's an example of each goal. First is no poverty. This goal seeks to eradicate extreme poverty and reduce overall poverty levels. It calls for equal access to economic resources, social protections, and sustainable livelihoods for everyone. Zero hunger. This goal focuses on ensuring all people have access to safe, nutritious, and sufficient food. It promotes sustainable agriculture practices to boost productivity, protect biodiversity, and support small-scale farmers. 3 is good health and well-being. This goal emphasizes reducing maternal mortality, ending preventable deaths of children, combating infectious disease, and ensuring universal health coverage. It also promotes mental health and access to affordable medicines and vaccines. 4 is quality education. This goal seeks to provide free, equitable, and quality primary and secondary education for all. It also aims to eliminate gender disparities in education and enhance vocational training, literacy, and numeracy. 5 is gender equality. This goal seeks to eliminate discrimination, violence, and harmful practices against women and girls. It promotes equal participations, economic empowerment, and rights to reproductive health and resources. 6 is clean water and sanitation. This goal emphasizes providing safe, accessible, and affordable drinking water for all. It also promotes sanitation and hygiene services, addressing water scarcity and improving water quality by reducing pollution. Next is affordable and clean energy. This goal focuses on expanding access to electricity and clean energy technologies promoting renewable energy and enhancing energy efficiency to reduce reliance on fossil fuels and curb environmental impact. It is decent work and economic growth. This goal encourages economic growth that creates jobs, reduces unemployment, and ensures safe and fair working conditions. It promotes opportunities for all and aims to eradicate forced labor, child labor, and human trafficking. 9 is industry, innovation, and infrastructure. This goal focuses on improving infrastructure, fostering innovation, and promoting industry that can drive economic growth and create jobs. It emphasizes inclusive and sustainable industrialization as well as equal access to technology and financial services.
Hello everyone, I am Decadet Tabas, and let me continue of what Decadet Sangha discussion. 10. Reduce inequality. This goal seeks to address inequalities in income and opportunities by promoting social, economic, and political inclusion. It focuses on ending discrimination, ensuring equal rights, and encouraging fair policies that address inequality. Number 11. Sustainable cities and communities. This goal addresses urban challenges like housing, transportation, and waste management. It promotes affordable housing, sustainable transport systems, green spaces, and efforts to reduce the environmental impact of urban areas. Number 12. Responsible consumption and production. This goal encourages sustainable resource use, reducing waste, and adopting practices that limit environmental damage. It promotes recycling, efficient energy use, and environmentally friendly products and processes. Number 13. Climate action. This goal focuses on mitigating climate change by reducing greenhouse gas emissions, promoting climate resilience, and improving awareness. It also calls for adherence to international climate agreements and support for vulnerable regions. Number 14. Life below water. This goal focuses on protecting oceans and marine life from pollution, overfishing, and acidification. It promotes sustainable fishing practices, conservation of marine ecosystems, and the reduction of marine pollution. Number 15. Life on land. This goal addresses the need to protect forests, halt land degradation, combat desertification, and preserve biodiversity. It emphasizes the importance of safeguarding ecosystems to ensure a balanced environment. Number 16. Peace, justice, and strong institutions. This goal focuses on reducing violence, ensuring access to justice, and building transparent and accountable institutions. It promotes the rule of law, reducing corruption, and addressing human rights violations. Lastly, number 17. Partnerships for the goals. This goal emphasizes the need for global collaboration and partnerships across sectors and borders. It encourages knowledge sharing, financial support, and cooperation between governments, businesses, and civil society to achieve the SDGs.
The Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, are a set of 17 global goals established by United Nations in 2015. They aim to address a wide range of global challenges, including poverty, inequality, and environmental degradations. Peace and justice. The SDGs are a part of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, which provide a shared blueprint for a peace and prosperity for people and the planet. And here are a few examples of SDGs, which no poverty, which end poverty in all its form everywhere. Zero hunger. End hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. Good health and well-being. Ensure good health and healthy lives and promote well-being for all and all ages. Quality educations. Ensure inclusive and equitable quality educations and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all.
What is the most important Sustainable Development Goals? The most important Sustainable Development Goals, or SDG, is subjective, as each SDG is designed to address a critical global issue and they are interconnected. However, SDG 13, climate action, is often highlighted as particularly urgent because climate change directly affects almost every other goal.
Emissions of greenhouse gas.
Without addressing climate change, progress on other goals such as poverty SDG 1, clean water SDG 6, and life on land and in ocean SDGs 4, 14, and 15 becomes more difficult. That said, SDG 1, no poverty, and SDG 3, good health and well-being, are also frequently viewed as foundational goals because alleviating poverty and promoting healthcare creates the stability necessary for progress in other areas. Ultimately, the SDGs are interdependent, and process in one area often drives positive impacts across others. Focusing on integrated approaches, such as addressing climate actions in the way that also reduce poverty or enhance health, helps maximize progress across all goals.
We're